Hey, what's going on, you guys? It is MX Alpha here, and today I bring you part 3 of Farming Simulator 17 Possible Features. This is a series where I answer or showcase your guys' comments / suggestions as to what they could have in FS17. Enjoy the video. Alright, you guys, so starting off, we have our comment from Jesse Jangula. He says the option to have pasture and cattle for your cattle would be nice, and also have a grain limit and bins like we have here in America. I highly agree with this, mainly because I live in America, and it just feels like they didn't quite get the grain bin situation down right in the last one. I mean, if you've ever seen American grain bin, it's a big, massive silver bin. I mean, they're huge. I mean, we have a couple of them on our farm. But yeah, they just didn't quite nail that. So I highly agree with this. I feel like they need to get the more of the American culture down in the new FS game. Hopefully they can do that. And yeah, so that's that comment. Alright, you guys, so next up we have a comment from Bear Brown 34. He says, give the farmhouse a purpose, something like an alarm clock. Click on the front door at the end of the day to fast forward to set a time designated by the player. Also, it'd be great if each player in an online game could have their own farm. Farmers often help each other out with equipment. With a set amount of usable land, each player would have to buy prime plots before other players did. This could affect the market. If all other players are playing the same thing, the price would go down. I can't even express how much I love this idea. This is such a brilliant idea, and it's brilliant for so many reasons. A, super realistic market. B, it just kind of brings the community together instead of just having people spamming the shit out of everything online and having just the admins control how the game kind of goes, because that's kind of what it is on our server, but that's just to limit the trolls. So whoever's on my server, I apologize if it seems like the admins are constantly telling you what to do, but that's why. So I feel like that would kind of cut back a little bit on that, and that's why I love this idea so much. Also, the farmhouse thing, pretty good idea. I do like the idea idea to be able to skip through the day or through the night. Alright, so this next one is pretty damn popular. It got 7 likes, and it's by Jared Woodgate. He says, I know this might be a bit late, but I think it'd be a great idea. I think a great idea would be to have seasons, for example, summer and winter. It would add realism and make you have to prepare and plan to make sure you have sufficient feed for your livestock prior to winter, for example. I also think it'd be more realistic with more realistic muddy conditions after a big rainstorm, so if you enter a work field after a rain with a heavy load, you will get stuck. I apologize I butchered that. I just got done reading that last one perfectly, and that is why. No, but this is an awesome idea. The thing that I was discussing with someone else about the seasons is that with the season, you'd have to have more interaction with animals, because you'd obviously run out of things to do really quick if you had to wait a couple days of winter time or whatever, however they do that in game. But with the rain thing, I've said it plenty of times before, that goes along with the ground deformation, and that is just probably like the biggest, most demanded thing in my opinion as far as physics go. People don't seem to care so much about the terrible driving physics. They want ground deformation, and I want it too. And honestly, I don't know if it'll be in this one. I really don't. I hope it is, but I don't know. But thanks for the comment, Jared, and I absolutely love that comment also. That's why it's on the video. So, next comment. And on to the next comment. This one is from WB Mountain Man. He says they should make different tractor dealerships and then smaller shops that sell older, used, cheap equipment. So we're gonna stop at that part first, and this is a really good idea. It doesn't necessarily have to be used or old equipment. Well, used. They could say it's used. And I don't know what they would do to make it used. It depends on what the vehicle situation is. I don't know if they're going to have like damage in this game. I don't know if they're going to have wear and tear on this game. If they have anything like that, then it would be pretty easy to make it used. But if not, then they're going to have to figure something out there. Like, one thing they could do is make us like a dealership for smaller equipment, and then another dealership for larger equipment, and that's what you could do there. And for the second part of the comment, this is a pretty good point that I haven't really thought about. Also, I want to see more maps released from Giants themselves. I love the modded maps, and they're great, but I believe Giants could do more. And honestly, I do feel like Giants could do more. I don't care if it's going to be a DLC map. I don't care if it's a free update map. Giants needs to do more. I mean, it, like he said, modded maps are awesome. Don't get me wrong. They're super fun. But I want a map that I can go put on my online server that anyone can play, that's super stable and everyone has. So yeah, I agree 100% with that. And thank you very much, WV Mountain Man, for the comment. So for the next and final topic that I wanted to talk about, it's something that recently came to my attention, and it's a personal comment, concern, request that I desperately want Giants to listen to. Please, please, please listen to this, Giants. If you listen to anything that I have to say, in my opinion, this is the one thing. We need more for the admins. The admin control on this game is honestly pathetic. There's nothing that an admin can do besides ban or kick. That's honestly all we can do. And we need to be able to A, teleport, B, move things where we want it to be, like in most other games. And we want automated messages. So I'm not saying like we want to be able to spam, but I don't know how many of you guys play Battlefield 4 or Battlefield Hardline, but when you rent a dedicated server on that game, you can put messages that will come up, say, every 30 seconds. And every 30 seconds, it'll say, hey, go to our websites. For in my instance, it would be, hey, don't forget to check out afarms@weebly.com, by the way, that's my real website. So we need that, and we need more control as admins, because just being able to ban people isn't enough. You need to be able to teleport to people to see if they're actually doing anything wrong. We need to actually be in control, and it's something that's not happening right now. So that's just my little rant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below. Check out my updated social media links in the description down below. Excuse me. Check out my website. We have all of our important links also on the website. Don't forget to join our Steam group so we can get a head count of how many people are actually in our group. And yeah, as always, guys, this was MX Alpha. Peace out.
Every time you two are getting rough, my mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 no. Just no.